Under is a pretty lame name. Hey everyone, wishing you all a great week ahead. I'm back yet again with Undead Unluck episode 15 review, so let's jump into it. At first we see Jueyes talking about Victor. The scene shifts to Fuko inquiring about how Unrepair managed to survive, and he explains that he died during the battle but somehow ended up de-aging. He assumes he'll revert to his original state soon. Before giving Andy and Fuko a gift, Andy punches Unrepair. Fuko is asked by Unrepair if she has recovered from her injury, and she confirms that she has. Unrepair then tosses Fuko a handgun, referring to it as an artifact. It looks like Jueyes has some sort of connection with Victor and has a plan for him. If that is indeed the case, then she might end up clashing with Fuko later down the line, because we know how much Fuko cares about Andy. We see Fuko catch the weapon and has a peculiar vision where people are suffering while a large figure looms over them. Andy comforts Fuko, touches the artifact, and undergoes a similar experience. When Fuko inquires about the figure in the vision, Unrepair suggests it's the god that the Union aims to eliminate. Unrepair contends that no one can defeat that life form and confirms his group's goal of ruling the world before the being arrives to destroy it. The god making people suffer and wanting to destroy the world doesn't make sense if they are the creator of everything, so I'm pretty sure there's more to the story than meets the eyes. Then we see Unrepair announce the initiation of the next phase of their plan. Subsequently, Andy and Fuko receive a report about Roundtable members engaging Negator hunters in Egypt and China. Unrepair reveals his organization's name, Under, and expresses their intention to create a fair world. He extends an invitation to Andy and Fuko to join Under, but Andy remains confident in his ability to defeat it. Unrepair laughs and leaves. Chikara arrives and reveals that he overheard their conversation about killing God. For some reason I always thought Unrepair is the leader of his group or whatever, but now it looks like there are people above him. Also, Unrepair doesn't seem to be a completely bad person. Moving on, we see Chikara tries to escape, utilizing his unmove abilities to prevent Fuko from approaching. Despite his efforts, Andy catches up and expresses his desire for a detailed conversation. The three enter Chikara's school to have a discussion. Inside a classroom, Chikara inquires about Andy's beliefs concerning the world's end. He then reveals his own desire to live and make amends for a past mistake, a tragic incident where he unintentionally used his powers to kill his parents. I loved how Andy noticed Fuko's longing to be in a school since she never attended one, and then Andy made Fuko's wish come true without making her realize that he did it for her. It was really too sweet. Next we see Chikara discloses that he contemplated suicide following the tragic incident with his parents but couldn't go through with it because he envisioned their faces urging him to move forward. Meeting Andy and Fuko made him realize the potential of using his powers to save people. Expressing his desire to join the Union, Chikara's discussion is interrupted by his classmate Rio. After calming Rio down, Chikara learns of significant university-related news from him. Later, someone arrives to pick them up from the school. Chikara, using his powers, stops Rio and expresses gratitude, stating that he would like to graduate with him if they manage to assist the Union in their mission to kill God. In the vehicle, Chikara requests Andy's help in wiping Rio and everyone else's memory of him from their minds. Chikara's story was very touching and all, but I felt like they dragged this arc for far too long and it kinda got annoying at the end. At the end we see Nico erases everyone's memories, and Rio resumes school without any recollection of the events. Chikara breaks down in tears during the car ride, and Fuko expresses her desire for revenge against God for the sake of everyone. She asks Andy for assistance in training. Meanwhile, Jueyes oversees a special training program for Chikara and Fuko to enhance their strength. The Roundtable members anticipate the upcoming quests from Apocalypse. I would have loved to see Fuko going through training and learning how to fight, but sadly they skipped the training part. Nonetheless, this episode was decent as a standalone, but when I count it into the arc it feels like a below average episode. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone. If you like my video then check out some of my other videos. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel or leave a comment if you want to say something. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram or check out my Facebook page. Links are given in the description. Until then, see ya.